Hey guys, this is Ryu Matrix. In this video, I will be analyzing the Tetris 99 gameplay of Mike, DudeOfRock18's. Mike has been wanting to achieve a Tetris Maximus on camera, and I wanted to see how an analysis video like this would work out. So I got permission from Mike to create this video. Now, this is my third attempt at recording this video because of various setbacks. It pushed me back enough to be able to watch Mike's video from January 9, 2021 for my first time. So yay, raw reactions. Mike probably does not play Tetris as often as I do, but hopefully he will be able to come out of this video with tips he can apply right away and areas to develop over time. Now without further ado, let's get started.
Alright, let's see what it sounds like Tetris. Okay, that's Tetris. When I get all that, that's a...
Yeah, Tetris right off the bat, that's already a good start, or that's the main strategy that I would use in a game like this.
And look, I like the Tetris shapes where you see the little,
But after getting that one Tetris, what you should be doing is get more Tetrises. Just keep getting Tetris after Tetris after Tetris. Because for a player like you, that's the best way you'll be able to send lines to the other players. So that ultimately, you'll get more of these badges, you'll get stronger, and you'll be able to send out more garbage to the other players, allowing you to ultimately last longer in the match.
And what's up, TJ? Shoutouts to you, TJ.
TJ,
Playing
let's
Animal
go!
Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah, he just
Awesome.
recently got the game, so it's cool to see him playing it.
Oh, of course my thumbs have to interfere.
Oh, so, tip. If you have an overhang like this, where you have an empty spot but blocks above it, what you can do is move this orange block to be positioned over here, hold the soft drop, or I assume the down arrow, to gradually move it down. And then once it's positioned over here, you can tap the right arrow to be able to move it into place. And that's how we treat those overhangs because of misdrops like that or something, so that you can ultimately have a cleaner board.
Great.
I'll use this as an example. When you have situations where you have holes like this, and you need to clear rows to be able to open up this hole, I am not a fan of putting that red piece like this, because, well, you clear this row, but now you have 2 more rows to clear to be able to reach that hole. It takes longer than, for instance, putting a T piece here, where you clear 1 row, and you can easily clear another row to open up this hole. Or, like this orange piece coming up, you could also put that here, flat like this, so that you still only have 2 rows to clear.
Just gotta get the...
Actually, what you did here, you just had a 3-line combo. If you can't do Tetrises, comboing like that is also good, because you're able to see how it reduced your garbage stack to just this 1 row.
No!
Oh man, 8th place. Alright, so let's see if I can dissect how this happened. So, oh, okay, yeah, that's tough. Because putting this green piece here, you've created a situation where you've got 2 different holes over here. It actually would have been better to put the red piece like this, because sure, you clear this line, but that means you only need to clear 1 more row to be able to free up the left well. That means you could put the orange piece here, line piece can fit somewhere in the left, and when you look at that, you happen to clear all of these rows so that this well over here is now free. Yeah, it's not easy to get first in here. You just gotta keep on grinding. I could also argue for single line clears being effective in situations where you have multiple people targeting you, just as long as you keep clearing lines at a pretty constant rate.
What the hell? Oh, come on, really? You're gonna leave me with that decision?
Oh, so in this spot,
What the hell?
yeah, this sucks, but best move here, put the red piece like this to create that 1 column overhang again, and so that you have all these pieces here. You could either put the blue piece like this, T piece over here, orange piece like this, I piece here. You have so many options with that overhang so that you don't end up creating a hole.
Really? You're gonna leave?
Like here.
Oh, come on, no.
Oh, that's so tough. Bad RNG there. Was there something you could have done earlier?
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe it stemmed from being unable to clear out this hole earlier. Because the longer it takes for you to clear out any holes, the more time the garbage has to accumulate. So, in this situation, you put the orange piece over here, but you've created a dependency. I could see that blue piece in your hold section there, so you could have laid that like this instead. It's kind of like the idea of putting all your long bars to the very side, so that your build is kind of more flat. You don't have to depend on certain pieces.
Then in Tetris
Alright, match 3.
12.
A spot like that, if you were to put the green piece in a position like this, I'm not the biggest fan of that because you then create a dependency on either the blue, no, that's the orange, the blue, or the I piece. I would prefer to have the T piece be put here, like what you have being held up there. So that then what types of pieces could fill out in this gap? You have orange piece, you have a red piece, another T piece, I piece. So many options.
I got my. Oh,
I thought I was gonna pause the video here.
No, what I do? Oh wait, no, that's good. That's good. Oh no!
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's over. Hey, post-commentary Ryu here to give a better analysis here than what I did live. This seemed to be like one of the moments where you know what you want to do, but don't execute it right. Perhaps because of misjudging the game's mechanics and pressing a wrong button. Those happen to the best of us for sure. To combat those, I get a feel of the pacing to know when I can prepare to move my next Tetramino, sometimes even pressing the hard drop button down to ensure that the Tetramino gets put. And as you keep playing, comfort with the buttons and button combinations will become second nature.
Oh, are you kidding?
Wait, you got second place! Whoa! I think that's the
Joking with me
closest
right
you've gotten to getting Tetris Maximus
Congrats, put
on
on.
camera.
To everyone who is watching or still watching, I'm dedicating this to all of you, whether
Aw,
I'm
thank
quiet or
you.
not. Oh, come on.
There are two ways I have of countering that. Well, one would have been a T-spin setup, which probably would have been too complex for you. It would have involved putting the green piece like this to create an overhang. Then you could have put orange, blue, maybe OI. So that then you can slot the T piece in here, rotate it, bam, that's a T-spin line clear. Or there's another thing you could have done, which I don't know if I could explain this well enough. If you put the green piece here, and you put the orange piece here, you clear this line, and you would actually be able to fit the red piece in this slot, I think by rotating counterclockwise twice. That's a lot of rotating you're doing there. Oh, if you're in doubt so that you don't create two wells like this, you can choose to lay the eyepiece flat. Like, even doing it here would have been fine because you would have been able to fill out this hole with two orange pieces and then do whatever combo stuff you need to take care of this. Maybe for this, you could have also laid the orange piece flat like this. It creates a hole here, but you could easily open that by placing the next green piece like this so that this row is clear and this hole is accessible. And that's why you couldn't get the green piece over to the right. Because you've already created this little hill, which is enough to make it much harder to get the green piece to the right, unless you're holding the right button way before the green piece appears on the screen. Alright, so I just reached the end of the video. So those were some close matches for sure. You got in the top 10, you got as far as second place, but you just missed out on that Tetris Maximus. And even though you were close, there are still various things that you can do right away and develop over time to be able to ultimately reach that Tetris Maximus. So first, what you can do right away, I've seen you be able to set up Tetrises. Whether like from the right column, set up at least 4 rows, and then clear out those 4 rows with the eyepiece for Tetris. You've shown me that you were able to do that, and that should be your main strategy as much as you can throughout the match. That would help you build ammunition and send more lines to the opposing players. For instance, if you're able to stack high like this and make your well even bigger, you would be able to score consecutive Tetrises, and you would be ready for later in the match when more garbage gets sent to you at alarming rates. And now for things you can consider as you play over time. Well, one obvious thing that you could probably see for yourself is a combination of speed and thinking ahead. As you play Tetris more and more, you will be able to more quickly recognize which Tetriminos should not fit in certain situations. And you can plan at least 1 or 2 moves ahead. It's kind of like as you're putting down this piece, you're already thinking ahead of what you should do for your next piece. And there's also the idea of making sure you keep your stacks flat, not creating all these ridges, but being flat. That gives you the most flexibility to help you ensure that whatever Tetrimino comes can fit there in some way. And also recording your own gameplay footage helps, because that allows you to look back at what you did in hindsight to see what you could have done better and what you did well. Just like me analyzing you, except it would have been you analyzing yourself. So thank you for watching, and I hope this video is helpful. If you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a good one.